Hola, buenas tardes.
Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Hola, hola, buenas tardes.
Hola,
Hola. No te escuchamos. Capacitación. Quality.
Hola, ¿me escuchan?
Ahora sí,
Sí,
¿Cómo
sí, sí.
están? Bienvenidos. Bienvenida Susana, Marcelo, David, Isis, Marjorie. Vamos a esperar que unos 5 minutitos máximo que se conecte el resto de los participantes para que podamos comenzar. Les comento mientras tanto que todas nuestras clases van a ser grabadas y lo está haciendo ahora. De esta manera ustedes van a tener el material en la nube para poder acceder a este en caso de alguna duda. Okay, we are going to start. Nice to meet you, everyone. My name is Carolina Jara, and I will be your tutor in this course. Well, the aim of this course is to get appropriate English for a conventional area. So we are going to take a look at different points in grammar, and also then we are going to apply it to a most common context. Um, the class will be always in English, but even though if you need some piece of advice or information in Spanish, we can stop a little and talk in Spanish. I'm going to push you to answer in English too. But if you can't do it or you are not sure, you can use Spanglish too. But you have to try to use as much English as you can, as much as possible, in order to improve also our speaking English. Okay, for today, we are going to start with the basic of English, which I think all of you know it's verb to be, so it will be a little review, just a little review, and then we are going to continue with English in conversation, but in different contexts. We are going to take a look at the informal context, the regular context, and also in a formal context. Okay? First, I would like to talk with you. Please introduce yourself in order to meet to each other. I'm going to start. My name is Carolina Jara. I am 34 years old. I'm English teacher and also interpreter and translator, English and Spanish. And I'm really glad to be here today with you guys. Can continue you, Susana, please?
Thanks. I am Susana Cisterna. I live in Temuco, and I'm nervous because I am taught in English again.
Oh, so have you been talking in English before this class?
Very, very years ago.
Did you travel? Did you went to any country which is an speaking is English speaker?
In the school, I speak in English, but I don't ensayar.
I don't practice.
Practice. I'm not practice, and I miss the English.
Yes, typically all the language we could miss every single language if we don't practice. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Susana. Nice to meet you. Now is the turn of David. Please, can you introduce yourself?
Um, okay. Uh, Good afternoon to everyone. My name is David Rodriguez. I'm the director of the School of Dentistry in Santiago. Uh, I'm always love English. I use it a lot in a manner of reading mostly. I would like to speak in English also because I have to go to the States almost each year because I'm a member of a society of dentists in my specialty. So my problem is uh, the same that the old um, the old one told just before, in order that we don't have a lot of opportunities to speak in English, so we tend to lose the fluence. I'm always think that it's like an oil engine because you start very slow, a little unsecure, and um, in time when you speak, you've got some fluence, and it's very nice to communicate with all the people, uh, especially when you are in the States or in other country where you have to speak in English.
Thank you, David. Well, a good clue for that is remember you speak more English than the English one speak Spanish. So you are
Absolutely.
as your step in front of them. So, and the second clue to talk is just do it. Just do it. I mean, as you said before, at the beginning, you will start slowly or nervous, but in the meantime, you realize that your English is perfectly understood with people. I mean, people is always to try to understand you. This is the first opportunity they have. I mean, they are not going to do your talking hardly. I mean, they are going to do it easy for you, and they are going to try to understand what you are saying. So let's do it. Just try to speak in English. It doesn't matter if perfect or not, but you are doing so.
Yeah,
Good.
I do so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's continue to you, my friend. Let's continue with Marcelo, please.
Hello, Marcelo Spergel, I guess. Yeah? Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Um,
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Now?
I
Yeah?
can't. Yeah, yeah. Now I can.
Yeah, okay.
I can.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Marcelo Esperiel. I'm from Temuco. I'm the director of civil industry, civil industry, sorry, civil engineering on informatics here in Temuco campus. And I want to improve my English. I was living in Canada for months, and that was the like the hard times of speak English, and I forgot a lot, and I lose a lot of practice. And for my work, it's important for me to keep training this ability. So I am here to practice, and every time you can learn new stuff. So let's do it.
Okay,
Nice
thank you
to meet
so
you.
much. Nice to meet you too, Marcelo, and thank you to being here and to follow your instinct to try to improve your English. I mean, in your career specialties, I mean, I could say that it is so useful, but it's not. I mean, it's necessary in your area, right? Yeah, so good for you
Yeah,
because
it
you are
is.
trying. Good, good. So you are trying to improve and you are in the good way. Thank you so much, Marcelo. Now
Thank
let's
you.
continue to you, my friend. Now continue with Jimena, please.
Hi, my name is Jimena Guerrero. I am professor in the health faculty in the Universidad Autónoma. I am research in the aquatic systems, and I am professor of the chemistry in the dentistry, nutrition, and nursery, and kinesiology. I live in France, in Paris, 10 years ago, and practice in English because the French is very difficult, and I
Yeah.
I talk in
I
English, but it's difficult. Try to understand the different accents in the second language. I try to communicate in between several people, but is a little embarrassing. Or how do you say David? I am speaking slowly, and I to try again to practice to English. And now my son, the 8 years old, speaking much more fluently English like me. That I need to equal level with him because it is
awesome.
important.
Yes, it
Try
is.
it.
It is, and I can say that, well, you have a good understanding and you try to make our current speech. And so you need some practice and remember the rule. That's all. That's all. It doesn't matter if you speak slow or fast. Well, probably a native, no, indeed, a native is going to speak super fast, the same as Chilean, we speak super fast. But when when you show security and when you show a good manage of a language, indeed you speak slow because it's your second language. You don't need to run and speaking at the same time. The aim to talk is to be understand and to be understood, sorry, and to understand the rest of the people, to make a good communication. So don't worry, you indeed in this course you must speak slow because we have to pay attention and be quite be careful about sorry, our pronunciation and our grammar. Okay, that is more widely important than to speak fast. So very good. Thank you, Jimena. Marjorie, can you continue, please? Marjorie, are you there? I think she's not here. So we are going to continue with Tamara. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone. My name is Tamara Marquez. I have 46 years old. I work in the business faculty. I am commercial engineer. I don't have many practice in English, but I love English, and I am very happy to start to practice.
Awesome. So you will get the practice you need here. So the most important here is to be how can I say aware, as I said before, grammar, good pronunciation, and just do it. I mean, just do it. If you get wrong, don't worry. We are going to correct it. Don't worry. We are here to learn. So good. If you like it, just do it. Okay, let's continue now with Nicolás González, please.
Yes. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Nicolás González, living in Talca, Chile. It's the meme city. I work in finanzas. The management analyst. Yeah. As I practice in every day in Duolingo.
Hmm, that
Yeah.
isn't a good app. It's a good
Yeah.
one. It's really good
Yeah.
one. Okay, thank you so much, Nico. So here we are going to try to improve. Well, Duolingo, as I said before, is a pretty good app. It's so funny. But now we are going to aim to the grammar, which is the key for our for to improve our skills in English. I mean, if you manage the grammar, you will have like 80%. I mean, that the grammar is everything. Then we have vocabulary and context and stuff. So good. Thank you so much. Please, Jaime, it's your turn.
Hello, I am Jaime Peña. I am a, internship and degree coordinator of industrial engineering of the university in Temuco headquarters, and I want to practice my English, so that's the reason I'm here. Nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you so much. Nice to meet you too. So we are going to practice and let's try to take a look at the grammar too. It's going to help you to improve, as I said before.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
to you, my friend. Maximiliano, your turn, please.
Thank you, Miss. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Maximiliano Araya. I live in Santiago de Chile, and especially I'm in Providencia. So I'm in this course because I want to improve my pronunciation, my abilities, and of course, maybe that's because we are here. So I am always trying to get a better pronunciation, listening music in English with subtitles, obviously, and just that. So specifically, I work as Canvas support. So Canvas is the platform of the university, and well, I hope we can have a good experience in this course. So I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my dear. For sure, we are going to have a good experience with a good group, and we are all aiming to improve the English, so it's going to be easy peasy. Okay, let's continue with Adrian, please. Adrian Núñez.
Hi, hello. So, good afternoon. My name, I am Adrian Núñez. I'm living in Talca. I am nurse. Um, eso. I want to speak a little more English.
Adrian, thank you so much. You will do it for sure. For sure. Thank you so much. Hi. Miss Isis Rivera, please. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks. Hello, everyone. I'm Isis Rivera Albarracin. I'm nurse, but I don't work like nurse. I am teacher at university. I work right now in campus Providencia.
Uh-huh.
I am 39 years old. ¿Qué más puedo decir? I have more ability to hear English than speak, and I take this course for ¿cómo se dice? Mejorar.
Improve?
Improve my ability to speak English.
Awesome. But if you have a good comprehension, let me say that it's really good because indeed you have jumped the first step, which is easier. So now we are going to complement everything to also get a good and a fluent communication. Okay? Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
To you, my dear. Let's continue with Adrian Núñez. Are you here? Ah, no, we already done. Sorry. Lisette Mendoza. Are you there, dear?
Hola.
Hi, Lisette.
Hi, my name is Lisette Mendoza. I am nursing and live in Temuco, work in simulation clinic or clinical simulation.
Okay, Lisette, thank you so much. Your mic is sometimes get stuck and it's not it doesn't have a good audio. So if you can check it in order to make more fluent our communication, please, Lisette. Thank you so much. Manuel Velasco, I think so. Are you there, Manuel?
Hi, teacher.
Hi, Manuel. How are you today?
Very good. And you?
Awesome. I'm doing good. Thank you so much.
My name is Manuel Velasco. I work in the Autónoma University in Talca. I am the administrator of the laboratories of the architecture and construction faculty. My profession is civil builder, and I love make workout and practice judo.
Awesome. So you are an athlete, a sporty
So
guy.
so so.
Kind of, kind of. Thank you so much, Manuel.
Yeah.
Welcome. Okay. Lydia, are you there? Lydia Hernandez? Are you there, Lydia? Okay, let's see. Tamara Marquez, are you there, dear?
Yes,
Tamara,
teacher.
we already talked. Sorry.
Yes.
I think so. Pablo, I miss it. Pablo Aravena, are you there?
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Pablo. Can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Pablo Aravena. Soy physical education teacher. I live in Temuco. Um, uh, to understand no es el problema, es hablarlo es mi problema.
Okay.
Mi hermana vive en Canadá y me está ayudando, pero entenderla súper bien, pero pronunciar muy mal.
Okay, don't worry. Here we are to practice. Okay, so then again, we are going to take a little review of the grammar and then practice. The main focus in our course is to practice, to take the English and put it in the real life. So it's going to help you for sure. Thank you, Mr. Pablo.
Por eso me dijo que lo tomara. Porque yo
Yes, you're in the right way. You're in the right place indeed. Virtual place. Thank you, dear. Karen Perez, are you there?
Hi.
Ready. Karen?
Hi.
Hi, dear. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. Hi, my name is Karen Perez. I am from Castro, but I'm living in Temuco. Actually, work in academic management in Campus Temuco, the University Autónoma. I'm interested for practice English and communicate, especially for travels and communicating with people.
Awesome. Awesome. So then again, you're in the right place. Thank you, dear.
Nice to meet you.
See you, my sweetheart. Let's continue with Sergio Céspedes. I think so. Are you there? Okay, he's not. Sergio Céspedes. How are you, dear? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. I listen.
Yes, yes, I can hear you very well.
Okay. Well, hello everybody. Hello teacher. My name is Sergio Céspedes. I'm professor of the faculty administration of the and business and the Temuco. Obviamente, University Autónoma. I'm trying to able to speak or practice it more since understand become very well. It's a little easier for me understand, but speak is my problem.
Okay. You have to just try it. I mean, you did it very well. You have to try it and practice. I think is not, I can, well, in this opportunity, I can't hurt any big mistakes. I mean, just practice.
Thank you.
And
thank you very much.
you're welcome, dear. So welcome. And let's continue with Adrian Núñez. It wasn't he wasn't here. Eduardo Sandoval is ready, right? Are you there, dear Eduardo?
Yes, hello.
Hi, can you
Hello,
introduce
everyone.
yourself?
Yes, hello, teacher. My name is Eduardo Sandoval. I am psychologist. I have 38 years old. I work at the School of Psychology in the Human Social Science faculty. And I work as a research at the Ibero-American Institute of Sustainable Development of the same faculty. I teach class in master and doctoral program. I usually teach all the assignment about the methodology in the field of social science. I work between Temuco and Santiago. I have two children. Vicente, he has 3 years old, and Eduardo, he has 5 years old. I am native of Valdivia, the most beautiful city in Chile, I think.
Yes, it is one of the
Legendary,
most.
yes, legendary land now for its beers and varied pastry or things like that. I think that this course is very important to learn and to improve my training in the English, because it's very useful to the research and the career of academics. So I think it's a great opportunity to learn, and I am very like to stay here in the course.
Thank you so much. I'm glad too for all of you guys to be here. I will try to do my best for you. I will bring you my 100%, but this is just the 20% to get the real fluently and a good comprehension. The rest 80% is your job. Do your job, do your homework, practice, and in that way you are going to get the 100% of the comprehension and communication. So thank you so much. Oh, sorry, and I think I miss Carolina Nayward. Are you there, Miss Carolina?
Hello.
Hi, Carolina. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Awesome.
I am Carolina Nava. I am an engineer. I'm 32 years. I work in academic management, and I want to learn to speak better English because speak is difficult for me.
Thank you. Dear, can you adjust your mic, please? Because sometimes it's not so easy to understand, but not because of your pronunciation, because of your mic.
Okay, I see.
Yes, better. It improved instantly. Thank you so much. And Mr. Hector Matus, are you there? Are you there, dear? Okay, he is going to incorporate later. Guys, I don't know if I miss someone. Please, if I miss you, let me know now. Is anyone missed the introduction? No, right? Okay, my dear. So we are going to start. A little piece of information. This course is it was created thinking about your level is an intermediate level. I can realize that some of you has a higher level and another has an upper lower level. So in both positions, if you need my help to because you don't understand, please let me know to explain in Spanish. And if you have a higher level, please be patient with the rest of our classmates, because we are all together looking for the same focus, the same aim. So um, now we are going to start with our first PPT, which is, as I said before, easy peasy for you guys. I mean, this is the verb to be. Let me put this here. Can you see my PPT, right? Can't you?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be so fast because it's something that all of you, I think so, knows, but it's so important in English because it's the basis to understand the full rules, okay? First, I would like to say that this verb means in Spanish ser o estar. So every time we would like to talk about ser o estar, we are going to replace it, of course, with verb to be. A second important things about this verb is it is like a chameleon. I mean, it change full. It depends on the context. If we are talking about present, past, or future, its verb take different shapes. We are going to look all of them in this course, but step by step. Okay. In this first step, we are going to take a look at the present and past tense of verb to be. So, different form of to be are be, is, been, was, were, etc. As I said before, is a chameleon. It's change. It's depend on the time of speaking, and also it's depend on the subject. Okay. The context too, as someone said, the context, but the subject too, pay attention because well, let's see. Present. In present, we have three different forms of this so famous verb. We have am, are, and is. We are going to put them in different classification. For I, yo, we all know that I, yo, we are going to use am. For all the singular subject like she, he, or it, we are going to use is. But for all the plural subject, we are going to use are. Something important. Can someone answer this question? Why you is with the plural? Remember, you means two, right? One person. But why is you with the plural ones? Does someone has the answer?
Me.
Can you answer, please? Why you is with the plural group?
We, they, and you.
And you too, right? But you, what I said before is you is tú, significa tú, right? And you is one person, tú. It's just one single person. So why are we putting you with the plurals ones? Because we and they are plural. Ellos y nosotros, more than one person. But you is just one person. So why is you in the group of the plurals?
Miss?
Because
I don't know if it's correct, but I think that the use of you in a plural sense is like an shortcoming of all of you.
All of you, yes. You are really close to the right answer. Someone else has to would like to answer? That's the answer. I can see the full list of you guys. So please just excuse me?
Ahora sí, es que de repente se me va, se me corta, pero la profe está hablando y...
Okay, okay. Lydia is talking to someone else. Okay, I'm going to oh, sorry. I'm going to explain this in Spanish, okay? Just this part in Spanish. No, don't worry, my dear. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so just this part in Spanish. ¿Por qué ponemos al you con los plurales, cierto? Si vamos a usar el are con todos los grupos plurales, o sea, más de una persona. Porque el you, mis queridos amigos, significa tú, pero por ahí también David nos decía que en algunas frases lo podemos encontrar como all of you guys, claro, plural.
Ustedes.
Ah, muy bien. Thank you so much, Manuel. You means also ustedes, okay? So it depends on the context if we are going to use it in a singular way or in a plural way. So English says, I'm not going to complicate it with that. Let's put it just in the plural, okay? So you always with are. Why? Because it's plural. Here we have the subject plural is. He is happy. Anything new? And here you have the full conjugation of them. I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, they happy. Okay, this is important. This is important. Uses of the verb to be. The most common uses of verb to be are to talk about names, ages, feelings, places, and profession. In Spanish, we said, for example, I have a feeling. En Spanish yo digo, yo tengo tal sentimiento, yo tengo hambre, yo tengo sueño, yo tengo 34 años. En cambio, en inglés no vamos a usar el verbo tener, vamos a usar el verbo to be para expresar sensaciones y sentimientos. Es por eso que digo, yo no digo I have 35 o 34 years old, yo digo I am. Es como que dijéramos un yo soy o yo estoy de tal edad, ¿ya? So, that is the first clue about to be there. Because I know you know how conjugate them. It's obviously. But now we are aiming to the specific use of to be verb in language, in real English. Okay, remember. So to be for name, ages, feelings, places, and professions. Any doubt? Please, Jimena, let me know.
I have a question. Can how I use the subject L in English is like a third person? The new gender, the he, she, it is L. It's now the new form of gender is.
Every time you are referring to a singular person, more than the gender, more than the gender, every time you are talking about a singular person, just one, the excepts as I, of
You.
course.
Mm-hmm.
You know because
No,
you is
just plural.
yes, it's in the plural bag. So every time you speak of a singular person, you have to use is. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's an animal, a man, a girl, a thing like a chair, for example. You must to use is because it's singular. This is stronger, that is more strong than if it's female or male. Yeah? Good.
Thank
Any
you.
question? No? Okay, so remember, I am age. I am thirsty. I am hungry. Sobre todo, esto me pasa mucho. Siempre he escuchado, I have hungry. I have any feelings. I am, remember. Okay. Oh, here we have some examples. I am Tom. I am 35 years old. I can see that part. I'm happy. I am from America and I am a police officer. Okay. So now we have a game. A little game. Okay. We need okay guys, I would like to do this with all of you, but you are 22. That is a really good group. So this time I'm going to ask for volunteers, okay? 10 volunteers. And for the other exercise, we're going to take the other ones. Yeah? Okay, 10 volunteers. Which one goes first?
I can go first. Marcelo
Okay,
here.
I have 3 volunteers. Who speak? Name, please. Jaime?
I'm Marcelo. I am Marcelo.
Marcelo. Okay, Marcelo, Jimena. Let's start. Marcelo, you first. Can
Yeah.
can you please give me, then again, I'm going to put this one. Give me, you have to talk about the picture, okay? I'm going to give you a picture and you have to give me just, this is not the real life. I mean, you can lie, you can lie. You can give me the name, the age, feeling, place, and profession using the verb to be, okay?
Okay.
Okay, give me one number from 1 to 6, please.
1.
Okay,
No,
1.
six,
Okay,
please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's the little dog.
Oh,
The
yeah.
little dog. Okay. Can you give me the information? I'm going to show you the slides de nuevo. O sea, sorry,
Yeah.
again. Name, age, feeling, place, and profession.
Okay, perfect. So,
Dog.
he's a dog.
Okay.
It is a dog.
Awesome.
Its name is Puppy.
Oh,
Uh,
adorable.
it is 3 years old. Uh, it is a worry.
It is worry. Okay. He already saw
And
a cat.
yeah, and I forgot the last one.
Profession. Well, a
It
place too.
is a place. A place. It is in the street. I don't know. In the I don't know how to say plaza, like plaza.
A square.
A square. Okay.
Park. Yeah.
It is in a square, and its profession is a
Ah.
guidance dog.
Oh, thank you so much. That is a
Okay.
good one. I love it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Jimena, please, can you give me a number?
3.
Number 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this guy. Would you like
Uh,
to change it? I
no,
can.
no, no.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
He's engineer.
Okay,
His name is Carlos.
awesome.
He's work in the fabric in the no in the oil fabric, and he's feel exhausted.
He is.
And and he's 30 years old. Uh,
Awesome. Thank you so
and
much.
it's that.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you, Jimena. Now, please continue, Miss Easy.
Okay,
Can you give me a
number 2.
number 2? Okay, 1, 2. Okay, it's a little not too fluent the counting, but okay. Let's see this
Okay.
lady.
She's Mary. Mary is 40 years old.
Awesome.
She feels so enthusiastic about the course.
She is, right? She is
She's
really enthusiastic.
she is in Mississippi State.
Awesome.
And she's what's that, una profesión que voy a
A
hacer. No se
profession,
me ocurre.
yes.
No
With
se me ocurre.
what?
astronaut.
Awesome. I love that profile. I would like to be Mary. Thank you so much, Easy. Uh, we miss seven more people who would like to do the exercise, or I will choose. Any volunteer?
Me,
Maxi
I volunteer.
Jaime, excuse me,
Yeah.
Jaime. Maximiliano was first. He had the hand up.
Okay, I think I couldn't go to exercise now because I have a meeting, so I return
Yes.
in a,
No,
Jaime, if you want, do it.
Jaime,
If you want.
please. Okay, let's do it, Jaime. Give me a number, please.
7.
7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mary again. Okay, we're going to change the name. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and what do I have to tell about her?
Okay,
Sorry.
you have to give me some information about about name, age, feeling, place, and profession of this lady. Okay, so name, age, feeling, and place where she is, and profession.
Okay, okay. Well, her name is Grace. She is 35 years old. She's a scientist and she feels quite confident about the good results of their research, of her
Oh,
research.
nice.
And obviously, she's working at her laboratory.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jaime.
You're welcome.
Maximiliano, please give me a number.
I don't know. Maybe number 1.
Number 1. Okay, this guy, number 1.
Hmm.
What can you say about this man?
Well, his name is Luke. He is a singer. Maybe a country singer.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a side work. I don't know.
A firework. I love it.
Yes, she loves playing country music, making and playing the guitar. So she really enjoy her job.
He's enjoying her job. Awesome. Thank you so much, Maxi. Let's continue with Eduardo, please. Give me a number.
Okay, number 8.
Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, the lady again. Okay. I'm going to change with this one, okay? Can you
Okay,
give me the information, please? Using verb to be.
He is Mario. He works like a photographer in the in the field of scientific journalist.
Okay.
He worked in the Autonomous University in the communication center of science of the university.
Awesome.
He loved he loved I'm sorry. He loved the work because he write about the principal result of investigation in the field of cancer, and he born in England, but he worked in Chile, and now his work and about a paper with many colleagues of Chile to share the principal research of the academics of the university.
Eduardo, thank you. Good, really good profile. Sorry,
Yeah.
but can you add the age, feeling, and the place?
Yes.
Where?
Okay. I don't remember the name, but the photographer is called Mario.
Mario. Sorry. Yes. The
Mario.
age.
Yes. he has
He is, remember.
he is 34 years, and he's very worried because he has some trouble with the relation with his wife. So he he's worried because his wife is in another country. They living in another country.
Thank you so much, Eduardo. Good job. Good job. Really funny.
Thank you.
Okay. To you, my dear. Nicolas, your turn. Can you give me a number, please?
Hi, number 5, miss.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy again.
Yeah.
With the hot one.
He's a singer. Yeah. He's a singer. Your name is Bruno Mars. He is in the street. In the street he's a feeling great. Um, 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 mm, 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 mm. And one. Me falta una. ¿Qué era lo otro? Se me
Sí.
olvidó.
Place where he is.
Place. Older. Yeah. Age.
Age also, the age. You
Age.
didn't.
Yes.
How
Yes.
old is
Age.
he?
He is 22 age older.
Nice. Okay, let me tell you, every time we talk about feelings, don't try to conjugate the feeling with ing. Los sentimientos en inglés, solo en ciertas ocasiones, que espero alcanzar a verlo con ustedes, se conjugan con ing. La mayor parte del tiempo, me atrevería a decir al 90% de las veces, los sentimientos no se conjugan. No puedo decir ni liking, ni loving, ni hating. No me acuerdo cuál es el feeling que me dijiste, pero me lo diste con ing. ¿Ya? Vamos a
Feeling
revisar.
great. Yeah.
Sí, writing, creo. No me acuerdo cuál fue el feeling que mencionaste, pero recuerda, los feelings, espero lo veamos, espero lo alcancemos a ver, los feelings siempre sin ing, ¿ya?
Pero, but this is great. Great is genial.
Writing.
Sí, quizás mi
Is
pronunciación
writing.
falló.
Ah,
Great.
ya.
Yeah.
Ya. Por ahí puede haber sido, sí. Entonces
Sí.
ahí yo me confundí. Thank you so much, Nicolás.
Yeah, okay.
Perdón, David Rodríguez, can you give me a number, please?
Okay, number 2.
Number 2, okay. 1, 2, this lady.
Okay, she's Linda, and is 25 years old. It seems to me like he's very happy right now, and I think that at the moment he is at Montana State, doing his model career as a profession. So I think it's very fine.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I love your pronunciation.
Thank you so much.
To you, my dear. One more. I need one more volunteer, please. Anyone? No? Okay, I'm going to ask randomly. So, Mr. Sergio Céspedes, are you there? Are you there, my dear? No? Okay. What about...
Yes,
Sergio! Nice. Okay, can you give
I'm
me a...
working.
Okay.
I'm working this moment.
So...
and
So,
listen.
but can you ask my question or are you too busy?
Number?
Okay. Give me a number
Number 2.
Number 2, okay. 1, 2, this one. The hot
Okay.
one. Okay, sorry.
This
Remember,
mhm.
name, age, feeling, place, and profession.
Okay.
Okay.
This man is Jorge. They work in the how to say mantención.
Okay, but he is
He is
working. Yes,
he working mantención and is engineering
engineer.
engineer and 13 years old.
He is 13. He is right.
See, okay, he's 20 years old. Is old?
Yes.
I don't remember nothing more.
Sorry.
I don't remember nothing more. Something that.
Okay, it's perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to answer. And the last one, because we have enough time. Let me look for Miss Susana. Miss Susana, would you like to ask?
Yes.
Okay, give me a number, please.
3.
Number 3. 1, 2, 3. The little dog.
Oh.
Oh. Remember, my dear, name, age, feeling, place, and profession using the appropriate verb to be.
Okay. The little dog is Bobby. Bobby is 5 years old. He live or it live?
Mira, that is the thing. If you have a pet, but your pet has a name, has a special vet, has a special place in your family, you all love it, you're taking picture, it's a family member, you can call him he. But it's just a dog living in the yard, it's just a dog, no, nor a family member, it. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so you
Then,
choose what to use.
Then he is a very special dog in the family, but it's sick in this moment.
Oh.
And this picture was take before the sick.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
And the family miss him.
Oh, so sad.
But I hope that he is recuperate.
Oh, okay, recover.
Recover.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And well, extra point, you used the passive verb to be, so even better. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And okay, my dear, do you have any question about the use of verb to be? That is the instance to ask any question. Remember, there isn't any bad question. Just
Miss,
is who.
the age siempre es con el is. O sea, cuando uno dice la edad, siempre tiene que decirlo con is.
Siempre, 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 porque recuerda que ellos, los angloparlantes, a diferencia de nosotros, los hispanohablantes, usan el verbo ser o estar para hablar de la edad. En cambio, nosotros usamos el verbo tener. Es por eso que ahí a veces existe esa confusión que decimos I have o she has. No. Y recuerden, para expresar feelings, edad, posición, profesiones, vamos a usar siempre el verbo to be, ¿ya? Y por eso les puse este material. Yo sé que ustedes saben conjugar I am, you are, she, is, he. Eso lo aprendemos en el colegio, pero lo que no aprendemos es cuándo usarlo y por qué usarlo. Entonces, eso es lo más importante aquí. Remember, use the verb to be to talk about feelings, to talk about age, to talk about place where I am, to talk about profession and names. Okay? Any question? No more doubt? Are you sure, guys? Okay, my dear. So we are going to continue with the next PPT, which is about different situations in English.
Miss,
¿Sí? Any question?
antes de que siga, y cuando, por ejemplo, si yo digo yo estoy en Talca, tengo que decir I am in Talca.
Ya. In, on, under. Mira, vamos a ver preposiciones más adelante. ¿Cuáles son las grandes diferencias que les enseño a mi alumno? Así casi que para la vida, para ordenarse. In, siempre que tú estás dentro de un lugar, más que nada cerrado, por ejemplo, yo puedo decir in a hospital, ¿cierto? Dentro de un hospital. Pero, por ejemplo, para lugares amplios, como un país, como una ciudad, es preferible decir at, porque no estoy diciendo el punto exacto donde estoy, sino que estoy dentro de un perímetro grande que es una ciudad o una comuna. At, ¿ya? Porque claro, no estoy diciendo en qué calle exactamente. Y ahora, esa es más o menos la diferencia entre el in y el at. Por ahí también se van a topar con el on, ¿ya? Que a veces también se confunde en español. Con respecto al inglés, el on es cuando tú estás sumergido en algo, ¿ya? Eh, para sacar tu duda, lugares grandes como países, regiones, continentes, at, si es que no estoy siendo específica. Espero que, creo que está en el programa, ahora no me acuerdo que hay varios programas, pero creo que en este sí están las preposiciones, ¿ya? Así que ahí vamos de todas maneras ver más en profundidad cuándo usar el in, on, at. Hay varios que no siguen la misma regla del español, entonces por eso nos confunden un poquito.
Thanks.
You're welcome, dear. Any question?
Teacher, I have a question.
Manuel, let me know,
Um,
please.
I can say for the word on.
Ujú.
For example, I am on the taxi.
Ya, para transporte hay otra regla. Para transporte es lo siguiente. Tenemos in y tenemos on, ¿ya? Vamos a decir in en todos los medios de transportes que son pequeños, literal. Yo no me puedo parar dentro de este transporte y no me puedo desplazar de este transporte. Entonces ahí vamos a decir in. I'm moving in a car, I'm moving in a taxi. Sin embargo, vamos a usar el on para referirnos
plane.
a aquellos lugares que son más espaciosos, donde literal yo me puedo parar y desplazar adentro. Por
On
ejemplo,
a
I'm
bus.
on a bus, on a plane, on a
A
ship
train.
even, on a
On a
train,
train.
on a train, excellent. Entonces, de eso va a depender mucho en cuanto a los movimientos, perdón, a transportation. Si yo me puedo desplazar dentro del medio de transporte, on. Si yo tengo que estar ahí sentadito y la movilidad es mínima, in. Con eso se van a la segura.
Thank you,
Miss,
Miss.
You're welcome. Any doubt?
Miss,
Question? Yes,
here,
Maximiliano,
Max.
please.
I have a question. Which is the difference between he's living, because we know be is ser o estar. Entonces,
Ujú.
which is the difference between he's living in any country or he is in Spain? Maybe one is the correct and maybe the other one is incorrect. I have this question.
Okay, thank you so
No.
much. Both are right. Both are right. It depends on the context. When I say, for example, Camila is living in Madrid, we are giving the information that she in that precisely moment is living there, but probably in another moment, in the past, or in the future, she's going to move or she just to live in another place. So we are giving the exactly information that she is now in this moment living that. But if you said the at, ¿cuál era la otra preposición, perdón, que me dijiste?
She's
Is or in, yeah. And
claro.
when you use in, you are saying that the people probably could be living, could be on vacation, could be in a travel work. You are not giving the specific information that she's living there. She's passing the night and day in a specific house in this place. So
it depends about the context.
it depends of the context. It depends of what kind of information you are giving. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Remember, you're welcome, dear. Remember, to be plus ing is to talk about a specific topic. En este caso, específicamente, ¿dónde vive ella? En este momento. ¿Sí? Any question? Any doubt? David.
Yeah,
David.
yeah, Miss. Sometimes I've heard the expression, for example, the pharmacy is by my neighborhood, or by my house, or by my country also. So you can use the by to locate something, or
Yes, of course.
it's like an okay.
Yes, it's kind of informal
Yeah.
language because you can use in a more normal way near to.
Yeah, it's not like near to.
It's similar. It's similar. Okay,
Okay.
but it depends on the context. And indeed, we are going to talk about different contexts and different talking in the next PPT. Any doubt, my dear? Any question? Whatever you want to know? No? Okay, so let's, any question? Let me see, who said me? No one? No? Okay, let's
No, it's okay.
continue. Thank you. We are going to move on now on the greetings. Okay. Let me put right here. Can you see my PPT?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. So, then again, that could be normal or easy for you because we are not going to take a look at anything weird here, but we are going to focus on different context. Okay, in English, the same as in all of the language all over the world, we have different contexts, and we are going to use some words and some treatment in every different context. And that is what we are going to take a look now, which is important for you guys because what happens if we use the wrong words in a wrong context? You're not going to connect in the right way with people. Remember that here we are to improve our speaking too. And it's important to talk with people in the right context. Okay, so now I'm going to give you the special clue, the special words in every context, and also I'm going to teach you how to understand which context is and what kind of speaking do we need to apply. So here we have formal, neutral, and informal. Okay, give me a second, please. Okay, I'm putting my info here. Okay, guys. So, here. Oh, no. I'm going to put in that way because I can see the full material, okay? So, formal English. The first clue that I have to give you for the full material is when you add more words to a speech, you are being more formal. When you take off the words, you are being informal. Okay? We are going to check some examples because then again, this is not new for you. You already know. So here we have, we are going to put in a context of, for example, business trip or a meeting with your boss, or even, for example, when you travel, but when you cross against the police. All of these contexts are formal, and you have to sound like a formal people to be understand in the right way, in a fluent way. So here we have an example of a conversation. It's Keisha and Oliver talking. So first, I'm going to put the YouTube. Let's listen it. Give me a second. I'm going to put a video because it has a video so you can understand in a more easy way. Let me right here. I'm just looking for the video, guys. Give me a second, please. Okay, what time? In time number. Here. 1.22. Sorry, 1. Here I am. 1.22. Okay, I'm going to show you, I'm going to share my screen, but with this one, and share with sound. Okay, my dear, can you see the video? Oxford Online? Can
Yes.
you? Yes, awesome. So we are going to listen. Thank you. We are going to listen a conversation, a typical formal conversation.
You'll want to use more formal language.
Good morning. You must be Olivier.
Yes. Good morning. I'm sorry. And your name is?
My name's Kasia. Very nice to meet you. Welcome to Madrid.
Thank you.
How are you today?
Very well, thank you. And yourself?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Okay. Here you can notice they have a full introduction with a lot of words. It sounds too formal. Most especially the construction too. Let me give you this information. Here I am. Okay. So this dialogue, as I said before, is a formal language. The greeting like good morning, good afternoon, good evening are used generally only in formal situation with the particle good, with the word good. You can say also morning, afternoon, evening to answer, but that will be a really informal context. So you can see we use the full question and the full answer to sound more formal. For example, he asked sorry, he asked Kesha's name by saying, "And your name is?" He could say your name and also will be understood. But then again, he is using the full question to ask her name. This is more formal than ask just what's your name, and your name is quiet, more formal. Also, then she introduced herself, Kesha. She said, "Very nice to meet you." Very nice to meet you. The most typical is, well, is nice to meet you. We learn this at school, at university, and stuff. But very nice to meet you is quite more formal. You can see it's a longer sentence. Every time you add very and which is not necessary is going to be formal. Cada vez que agregamos la partícula very y no es estrictamente necesario, estamos sonando automáticamente más formal. De hecho, lo más formal que se puede. Lo mismo con los saludos. Good afternoon, good evening, etc. Podemos decir solo evening, afternoon, morning, y nos van a entender igual. Pero si les agregamos el good antes, vamos a sonar súper formal, which is looking for. Then she introduced herself with a full sentence. Okay, my name is Kesha. This is quite formal, and you can see. Well, the thing is, you can see if you take the particles like very or good, you're being understand anyway, but it's not formal. If you add very or good, you are being quite more formal. It is common to say when you are greeting, ask that kind of question like, how are you, and stuff. So then again, if you answer with the full answer, your sounds more formal. You can see one word makes the difference. That is the big clue here. One word makes the difference. At the end of the dialogue, Oliver asked her, and yourself? He could ask just, and you? But he said, and yourself, the full word. Then again, quiet, more formal. You can see just a particle make the difference. Any question in this part? Do you have any question about the formal English greeting? No? Any?
Miss, have a question. Yeah.
Mr. Nicolás, cuéntame.
Yeah. What is different of good afternoon and good evening?
Okay, the time, just the time. Afternoon is the time right after 12 p.m. This is afternoon until the sun goes down. When the sun starts to going down, it's evening. So the evening could be different in summer and also in winter. You can look at when the sun is going down. That is the time in which evening starts.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
Miss.
so much to you, my dear. Any question? No more questions? Okay, dear, we are going to take a look here. Well, you will have this material. I don't know if you're in your email or in an app. I'm not sure. I'm going to ask it, but for sure you will have the record of the class and also this material. I also upload a Word with the whole class, so you can review it if you need it. And also you can ask me questions, whatever you want. So here we have dialogue use more formal language. The greetings like good morning, good afternoon. Okay, good evening are more formal. Remember, and your name supposed to be exactly to be more formal about asking names. Very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. Adding very. And all this information, we already talked about this. So you have this, you will have for sure this information to review it. Let's take a look at the neutral greetings and introductions, sorry, in English. I'm going to put the video again because we could also hear the conversation. 5 point. Let me see. Give me a second, please, dear. Okay, 5:29.
Do you remember?
Would you like to learn to play worship
Sorry,
piano?
ads.
Well, I'm a former Nashville pro, and I've developed a system.
The sponsor of the course.
Yeah. I
Want to
hope
sound too
so. Will be very nice. I'm looking for the specific time of the second conversation, 29. Like here. Okay, now we are going to listen the exactly same conversation, but in a neutral context. What is a neutral context? Let's see first. It's mean no formal, but not informal too, not informal at all. That kind of context is when you talk, for example, a coworker or a classmate, or even when you meet new people, which is not your friends, but you have same age or same interest, for example, you can use the neutral greetings. He says it means neither formal nor informal. For example, imagine you are at co-work and you meet a new colleague. You are the same age and you are in the same department. This is an example of neutral situation. You don't need to be very formal, but also you would like to want to sound too casual. Okay, so let's check. I don't know if I'm sharing this one. Can you see the YouTube? Thank you so much.
very formal, but you also wouldn't want to sound too casual. Hello.
Hello, are you Olivier?
Yes, that's right. What's your name?
Kasia, nice to meet you.
And you?
How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
I'm good, thanks. First,
okay, I'm going to show you now this one. Can you see my PPT, right?
Yes.
Can you? Yes, okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So then again, you already seen the, we already, listened the conversation. I have a question here. Did you notice any difference from the first conversation? Did you? ¿Notaron la diferencia entre ambas conversaciones? Les
Yeah,
dije eso.
Yes.
the first one is slowly.
The first is slowly. Very
Yeah.
good. What else?
And it's larger than the first one, than the second one.
Exactly, David. Very good answer. First, we can notice when we are in a formal context, we speak slowly. We add more words, precisely word, that kind of word. But when we are in a more neutral introduction or greeting, we instantly start to speak more chill, more not fast at all, but not too slow and with less specific words. We don't have very here. We don't have to for a specific place. Any other? Let me check. The name. Look at this. What's your name? No, I really would like to know your name, or Your name is? No. What's your name? The typical question we learn at school, even though. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, so if we compare two dialogues, the neutral dialogue is shorter than the formal and also is faster. Anything new? Let me see this one. Okay. Neutral greeting and introduction, sorry, in English. Neutral means neither formal nor informal. For example, imagine you're at work and you meet new colleague, you are in the same age, anything new. This is an example of neutral situation. You don't need to be very formal, but you also would want to sound too casual. Any question? Any question at this time? No? Okay, so then
No.
again, if it's shorter, it's more neutral. But what about informal greetings? Informal greetings and introductions are useful if you know someone will or you are meeting someone in a casual situation. Okay, this is another context, but for example, talking about with your friends, talking about with your family, talking about even at the store, you can use this informal context. It's perfect good. Go to Walmart and use informal greetings. That's perfect. So let's see the dialogue. Let me put it in the appropriate time, 7:45. Okay, let's check.
Use informal language. Let's see how
sorry,
this works.
I didn't share it. Have to change it. This one.
Hi.
Hey, Olivier?
Yeah. Your name?
Kasia, good to meet you.
You too.
How you doing?
Yeah. Not bad. You?
Pretty good.
So, what do you notice here? The first thing you...
So, let me show you the PPT. There we have. So, what do you notice here? As I said, the video. What is the difference from the last reading, the last talking?
Its conversation is shorter.
Excellent. It's shorter, right? It's shorter. It's more casual. We don't need too much formalities like to add very or the long question. That happen in every language. When we are being informal, we don't use the full information, just the specific or just the most important one. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You don't need to be too formal with a friend, for example. It's not the context. And that is what I tell you is so important to know what is the appropriate context. Because if you use a different expression in a wrong context, you are going to sound a little bit weird, a little bit weird. Okay? Well, it's the same in Spanish. It's the same in Spanish. When you hear, for example, English speaker to came here and they start to talking, use full sentence to communicate us to us, and sometimes it's not necessary because it's weird. Like here like hola, buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Pedrito. If we are, I don't know, taking a beer or meeting to each other with another friends, it's weird also for they to hear us using the wrong context. So that is so important in a fluent, in a good conversation. Well, they are going to understand you anyway, but will be weird. So, informal greetings. Okay, any question? Any question until this part? No?
No.
No? Awesome. Informal greeting and introductions. Okay, the introductions are very important in the labor a job is so important because we are constantly meeting new people and introducing new people. So then again, it's also important to use the appropriate context with the appropriate word to sound fluent and normal. Okay, so I don't like to say normal, but I'm trying to say that you sound like a normal person because it's really strong the sensation that you make feel people when you are speaking in the wrong context. For sure they will understand you, but they are looking to you, they will looking at you like, are you good, buddy? So be aware to use the right context. Introductions in English. Let me show you. Then again, I have the dialogue, so let me look for the time. Is here.
You can see is that the dialogue.
Okay.
We both used.
Oh, sorry.
Descarga
My
Indra
bad.
y vía.
My bad, guys. It's like here.
Meeting someone in a casual
Miss,
situation.
Yes? Can you hear?
I can see the video.
Ah, okay.
You share the PPT.
Thank you. I'm looking for the time and I'm going to share it. Okay? Thank you. The specific
For
time to
example,
not show you
if you're
the
hanging
full
out with some
video.
friends and your friends introduce you to one, or if you're meeting someone.
We've learned about the differences between formal and neutral greetings and introductions. What about informal greetings and introductions?
Okay. Here you have. No puedo sacar.
Introductions.
Informal greetings and introductions are useful if you know
Excuse me, I'm going to show you first the formals one.
phrases that you probably learned in one of your English classes at school. Nice to meet you.
Differences between formal and neutral greetings
There
and
you have.
introductions. What about informal greetings and introductions?
Informal greetings and introductions are useful if you know someone well, or if you're meeting someone in a casual situation. For example, if you're hanging out with some friends and your friends introduce you to one of their friends, you would probably use informal language. Let's see how this works. Hi.
Hey, Olivier?
Yeah. Your name?
Kasia, good to meet you.
You too.
How you doing?
Yeah. Not bad. You?
Pretty good.
So, what do you notice here?
There we have it, guys.
The first thing you can...
Sorry.
We both used a lot of short questions and sentences. For example, Olivier? Your name? How are you doing? You? These are fine in informal speech, and native speakers often shorten sentences and questions like this. However, you wouldn't do this in a more formal situation.
There are also several phrases which you wouldn't use in a more formal setting, such as hi or hey, yeah, not bad, pretty good. These are all good words and phrases to use in an informal situation. At this point, you could go back and review the 3 dialogues.
Okay. I would like to show you just the last part. This one, sorry.
Formal, neutral, or informal ways. Here's a very formal introduction. Let me introduce my colleague, Kasia.
Here's another very formal way to introduce someone. May I introduce my colleague Olivier?
Okay, here we have the most typical ways to introduce someone in a very formal context. Let me introduce. That is the most used one. May I introduce? Remember, presentar is not present, introduce. We use the verb introduce to say presentar a alguien. Okay, so if you're, for example, at the office or talking with a boss, even in a online meeting, and you have a new participant, which is, I don't know, another boss or really important people, let me introduce, may I introduce. It will sounds quite formal, and it's pretty good. It's cause a really good impression when you use the appropriate context. That is why I'm emphasizing on that. I'm going to show you a neutral introduction. Then again, for someone can help me, when are going to use neutral introduction, in what context? ¿Algún voluntario que me diga en qué contexto vamos a usar las presentaciones neutrales, vamos a llamarles? ¿Alguien? Ya, entonces voy a pedirle a Pablo Aravena. Are you there? Pablo, are you there? Okay, what about Karen Perez? Are you there, Karen? Not too. Oh my.
In the
You are
work?
excuse me?
In the work?
In the work, yeah. In a more I'm talking about the neutral, not formal. But okay, at work, but in what context? Talking with bosses or with
In the
coworkers?
school, in the university.
Awesome. School, university, at a job too, but talking about talking with colleagues, I mean, not with your boss, because you need to use the formal way to talk with your boss, right?
Yes.
Awesome, thank you. So now we are going to take a look at the neutral way to introduce someone.
What about neutral introductions?
This is Kasia. Here's another way to make an introduction using neutral language.
Have you met Olivier? Finally, what about informal?
The most typical introduction in a neutral speaking is this is typical. I think 80% of the time we use this is to introduce someone else. So with this kind of introduction, you will be pretty good. Even sometimes informal introductions could be, but I'm going to push you to use, let me introduce instead this is in a formal. Let's leave this is for a neutral way. For example, meeting a classmate, a coworker, etc. This is. Have you met? It's a question. Can you see? It's a question which we can use also as an introduction. Can we meet Diana? She's a lawyer. for example. Now, finally, we are going to take a look at the introduction, but in an informal way, okay?
Introductions. In informal situations, you might not introduce people at all. You might just let them introduce themselves, or you might prompt them to introduce themselves by asking something like, have you guys met? Do you two know each other?
Okay, in informal introduction, as we said before, we use even less words to introduce people. Sometimes you just use the names like Carlos, Carolina, Carolina, Carlos, and that's perfect. That is perfect, but in an informal context, when you are meeting new friends, or probably you are in a party and you are meeting new people, that's perfect. Perfect. Then again, the question, have you guys met? Blah blah blah, can be neutral or can be informal. I prefer, that is what I most have heard in English, is Carlos, Pepita, Pepita, Carlos, guys, your, I don't know, classmate or friends from Juanita and stuff. That is the most typical and common. So, in this part, I'm going to show you the PPT now. Do you have any questions in this part? No?
No.
No? Okay, let's
No.
see. So, thank you. Let's see. So, the slides. Introduction someone else in English. Very formal introduction. Let me introduce. That is the most used. Neutral, this is. And remember, this is can use even for informal and also for formal too, but will depend on the context. For example, if you are talking with your boss, but you're kind of friends or good co-worker with your boss, you can use let me introduce. Yes, because the context is giving you the opportunity. I mean, English is important, is so important, the context in English. So my biggest question here is, did you notice the difference between formal, neutral, and informal introductions and greetings? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes,
Highlighting.
also awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, guys, now we have little time, so I would like to do exercise, of course, to apply which what we have learned. But we are going to do this exercise with just 4 people, 2 pairs, okay? And for that, I'm going to show you my
Miss,
last, yes,
Miss,
questions?
sí, question.
Please let me know.
For example, she's Kasia. Is a introduction formal?
She is Kesha, yeah, okay.
Is Kasia?
And no. Uh,
Neutral. Sorry. Neutral introduction. She is Kasia.
yes,
Is neutral introduction.
yes, could be
Ah,
neutral or even informal. Because
yeah.
let me show you here. Here, the most typical structures are, let me introduce. This is, dicen, a name by name, nombre por nombre, John, Emma, Emma, John. Those are the most important, the most typical structure to introduce someone in English. If you say she is Kasha, Keisha, or whatever, you're talking like a little kid, like a little boy. They use more the verb to be to introduce. But if you would like to sound like a person which understand English, you have to use the structures. Ya, esta parte se las voy a explicar en español porque esto nos va a servir para todo el curso. Si tú dices, she is Kesha, se entiende, el gringo te va a entender, ella es Kesha, te va a entender, no te va a decir que no, no, te va a entender perfectamente, pero no estás usando inglés, estás traduciendo al inglés, ¿cierto? Entonces, si nosotros queremos lograr una fluidez, tenemos que usar el inglés y sus reglas y sus estructuras. Esto es súper común y yo creo que a todas las personas les pasa cuando están aprendiendo que obviamente tratamos de tomar nuestros recursos del español con los cuales nos sentimos cómodos y confiados para poder interpretar y desenvolvernos en inglés. Y ese es un gran error para la gente que quiere ser bilingüe. A ver, si tú quieres entender inglés y saber inglés, está bien, usa el she is, no hay ningún problema. Pero si tú quieres apuntar a un bilingüismo, tienes que usar las estructuras gringas, por así decirlo. Tienes que usar sus estructuras, como te decía, el let me introduce, period, for formal. Mira, basta con que te aprendas estas tres. Y te juro que con esto no vas a tener ningún problema y en el camino vas a ir aprendiendo más porque hay muchas más expresiones que esta. Yo aquí les puse las más típicas y las más representativas de formal, informal y normal. Entonces, ¿qué les recomiendo? Apréndanse el statement, apréndanse el tipo de introducción. ¿Por qué? Porque vas a sonar mucho más fluido, vas a sonar mucho más angloparlante si las usas. De nuevo, she is tanto, sí, te van a entender. Pero, ¿quién me diría she is tanto? Un niñito pequeño de 6 años, por ejemplo. ¿Ya? Entonces, so a big clue here is to use the structure to sound more fluent. That is why we took the time to look at the difference between formal, neutral, and informal context. Any doubt, any question? Are you sure? Is that the time? Is that the instance? No?
Yo.
Okay, please tell me.
Oye, disculpe, por ejemplo, a mí en el formal, podría decir, let me introduce my friends.
De todas maneras, let me introduce my friends. De todas maneras, muy formal y suena maravilloso, suena, de verdad te digo, bueno, como todos los idiomas, te van a mirar de una forma diferente. A eso es a lo que estoy apelando. Si ustedes usan la estructura, los van a mirar de una forma diferente. Es una persona que sabe, porque una persona que no sabe, claro, sería el verbo to be como un niño. Pero una persona que está letrada en inglés, que estudia en inglés, va a usar este tipo de introducciones. Así que súper bien, let me introduce. Y recuerda que el let me introduce solo formal, pero el this is, que lo vimos en las introducciones informales, en las presentaciones informales, recuerda que también se puede usar en las introducciones más formales. This is my boss, Carlos, por ejemplo. Tendrías que agregarlo, no decir, a ver, si vas a usar el this is en una presentación formal, no solo decir this is Carlos. Acuérdate que mientras más palabras agregues, más formal vas a sonar. Entonces, hola, this is Carlos, my boss from the Science Apartment. Por ejemplo, listo, súper formal. So the big clue, you're welcome to you, my dear. The big clue here is remember when you have more words, more specific words, you will sound more formal. But when you give a shorter talking, a short talk, it will be less informal, sorry, more informal. Even for sure informal if you said like Hi, just hi is too informal. Don't say hi if it's not your friends, okay? Hello is perfect for everyone, formal, informal, neutral. But hello, how are you? More word will sound quite more formal. ¿Alguna duda hasta aquí? Aunque sea mínima, aprovechen su instancia. No questions?
No, it's clear.
Okay. Clear as vodka in English. En español, claro como el agua. En English, clear as vodka. Ya, entonces, okay, stop sharing. We are on time. So I'm going to ask for the list, okay? So because then you are going to get out and I'm not going to get the list. So give me the last 4 minutes for the list, please. Uh, okay, we are full. 21, but I think one of you went to a meeting, right? Sí, en un momento estábamos
Yes,
todos.
Juan Peña is leaving because he have a meeting.
Oh, thank you so much, Jimena. Good information.
here.
You're here now. So I
He's
missed
back.
some.
It's Marianne Volken.
Marianne, yes.
She write in the chat.
Thank you so much, my dear. You're right. Okay, so all of you came to the course, so I'm going to leave this check. Okay, any question? We have 3 more minutes and are all of yours. Any question? No? Okay, we have an activity for the greeting, but we don't have time enough. So I have a homework for you. I know that all of you work in some of those even studies, so I'm not going to leave you like a writing homework. Just practice. Practice the different ways to communicate, to greet, and to introduce people. Because next class, at the beginning, we are going to do a little dynamic game, talking with some cards. But of course, you will produce these greetings, okay? So check the conversations on the PPT and also on the Word document to be ready for our next class. Yes? Entonces voy a explicar la tarea en español para que no quede ni una duda. Próxima clase nos quedó pendiente la dinámica de saludos y de presentaciones. Entonces, próxima clase vamos a hacer un juego con tarjetas, les voy a mostrar personajes y según el personaje ustedes van a entablar una conversación ficticia, dependiendo obviamente del contexto que nos esté mostrando cada personaje. Entonces, ¿cuál es la tarea? Leer el PPT, sobre todo la parte de las palabras claves que debemos usar para sonar formal, neutral o informal. Va a ser una breve dinámica y después continuamos con el siguiente material. Tengo una duda. ¿Ustedes pudieron acceder al material antes de la clase? ¿Se los enviaron?
Eso te iba a preguntar. Lo que pasa
Jimena,
es que,
cuenta.
entré a la página
¿Sí?
y está el PPT del To Be,
¿Sí?
pero el de que nos mostraste de Introduction Greetings, ese no está. Está un Word, que es como el diálogo
Claro.
de Olivia y Christian, pero no está el PPT que nos mostraste. O sea,
Ya.
ese, no, ni tampoco, o sea, no sé si el link del YouTube está dentro. O
Sí,
sea,
el link si
pero
pueden. Disculpa, te
sí,
interrumpí.
sí, pero solo hay un PPT que es el de To Be.
Ya, perfecto. Gracias. Entonces, lo que voy a hacer es, hoy en la noche, eso sí, porque ahora tengo otras clases, me voy a meter a revisar el material. Ya se los voy a volver a subir y los voy a revisar yo misma para que puedan acceder a, sobre todo el de Greeting and Introductions para la próxima actividad. Bueno. Guys, yo no sé si ustedes tienen mi correo ahí en esa información. ¿Saben que les voy a poner también mi correíto? Voy a preguntar a los organizadores si les puedo dejar mi correo directamente. En caso de que tengan alguna duda, por favor, háganmela saber. Ya yo estoy todo el día haciendo clase, a veces me demoro un poquito, pero de seguro les voy a responder, ¿ya? Así que cualquier duda que tengan me la hacen saber a través del correo y terminando en la jornada voy a volver a subir el material para que esté completo para ustedes. También va a estar, voy a preguntar porque debería estar también la clase grabada para ustedes. Bueno, thank you so much to come today. It was a pleasure for me to meet you today. And we are going to continue to learning this amazing travel, this amazing journey to make more fluent and to learn more grammar. So see you on
Wednesday.
Wednesday. See you on Wednesday. Yeah, this is next class. Okay. See you guys.
See you. Bye
Bye.
bye, miss.
Bye
Thank you so
bye.
much.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Miss.
Guys.
Bye, Miss.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.